My name is Glenda and I'm a Master Gardener volunteer with the Cornell Cooperative Extension of Columbia and Greene counties, and I'm here today with What's That Invasive? Today we're looking at invasive honeysuckle. That would be the Lonicera species, and in this area there are three main shrub types and one vine type. The shrub types are Lonicera machii, Lonicera moe and Lonicera tatarica. And japonica is the vine type. The vine can grow to about 40 feet, causes a lot of damages to trees and tends to pull them down. The shrubs spread by seed and they spread by roots. So this is highly invasive. You can see this area, which is open woodland. This should be full of lovely shrub dogwood species, winterberry and other plants that are host plants for native insects and provide berries for migratory birds. The honeysuckle provides berries later in the late summer and the fall, but the berries are really low on fat, and it's like giving sugar candy to birds. It's really not nutritious at all, and it doesn't enable them to sort of fly long distances because it doesn't give them the energy. You can see here the leaves are opposite. This is really easy to identify. The leaves are opposite. The flowers will come out in May to June. They can be white to pink. And if you look at the bark, you can see the bark is really quite distinctive. It's very grooved, and once you can identify one, you can identify this very easily. This is a very mature shrub. You can see how big it is. Some of them grow from about 15 to 20 feet. And then we have other ones that are just starting out on the ground level. Here we have smaller ones. These either start from seeds or they come from roots from the larger shrubs. This is an area next to a swamp. It should be lovely. There should be all kinds of native shrubs here, but it isn't. It's been totally taken over by invasive honeysuckle. So what I do, I come out, I have a small battery-operated saw, and I'll take the shoots off the top plant, all the green, so it doesn't flower, and then we don't have berries later on. And then I'll come back with a chainsaw and take out these big roots. You really need a chainsaw to take them out. I've attached a fact sheet to this to help you with more identification and more information. A lot of the fact sheets talk about using herbicides. I don't use herbicides at all, so I do it all manually. As you can see, you could never use enough herbicide on the amount of honeysuckle here. This is an area behind my house that I've actually never walked at before because it belongs to a local farmer. I have permission to be here. And I'm just appalled. I've never seen this much honeysuckle before here at all. I've been attacking it on my property for the last week, and it just seems to be never ending. But we have to make a start somewhere. So if you have this on your property, and again, this time of the year, it's April 10th today, and if you see this, go and look. Take IMAP invasive or something like that, or iNaturalist. Take a identification book with you. And once you identify it, cut a piece, carry it around with you for further identification, and start removing it from your property, because if you don't, it will just be all over the place. The problem with these honeysuckle is that they put out allelopathic chemicals, and the chemicals stop other seeds, native seeds, from germinating, and they also stop the plant growth for native plants. So all the way around, this is just a terrible invasive plant. You probably, even if you don't have it on your property, as you drive along the road, just look. Anything you see that this is this green at this time of year is probably invasive honeysuckle. So thank you for listening, and I'll see you again with another video on What's That Invasive.